Great tune, Tyre. Michael Jackson's new one.
Cheers.
Good one for you, that, mate. Right, we've got a few more questions coming in. From where is it now? I'll be shout to Joe Ollie. Says he's a first-time listener, but it's great banter, and he'll be listening again. Top lads, Yorkshire. Hashtag Yorkshire. We love Yorkshire on this show, don't we? No Lancastrians listen, apparently, according to Keith. Jam Sandwich, a.k.a. Jazz Sammet, a.k.a. the Pooh Man. That's what I like to call him. Has he pooed in anything at Wakefield?
No, he threatened Paul McShane. He stole Macca's woolly hat one day, and yeah, it didn't go down too well with Macca.
Has Paul McShane tried touching him? Yeah. He's
close with a few guys, is Macca, actually. Yeah, he's formed a few tight bonds, let's say that.
Hello. Jazz Sandwich says, ask Martin to talk us through his 80th minute post-try celebration after the Widnes game. Hashtag chest bump.
Well, you should listen to all the show, Jazz. We've already gone through it. Watching the video today, I ran on very late and, did some kind of jump, but I didn't leave floor and said some kind of obscene words and chest bumped a few players and
go on, Clock.
I'm thoroughly ashamed.
Gay Rugby League fans, have you ever come across him?
I haven't, no.
He says, what's your top 10 best rigs? So you could probably stalk him out on Twitter.
Probably best one, Mark Bryant from Crusaders. You need to have a look at some photos of him. He'd be a good one to rock you to sleep. Who else? Yeah, I've mentioned him before. Matty Ryan. Have a little look at him. Dav Longo, an ex-player who's got a legend of a body. Have a little look at his rig.
He works in the foundation office now.
There are three fellas you need to have a little look at. Download a few of the photos, you'll love them.
There you go, lad. All for you. Ask Clogger if he ever goes for a catch-up with other conditioners or maybe a feed.
No. It's not for me. I see this on Twitter regular, going for a catch-up, off to Nando's, having a coffee. I never see any electricians, fitters, joiners putting on there, I'm off for a catch-up. They're too busy doing the work. Rugby players need to look after the families when they're away. Do something positive.
Coffee, it costs us the thing though, isn't it, for rugby league players?
Well, apparently not. There's a new coffee out makes you lose 2 stone in 3 hours.
What's your thought on the Herbalife? I forgot to ask you.
Are you ready? Good luck to the guys who are selling it in rugby. But same again, I think a healthy, balanced diet, a change of lifestyle, you're going to benefit from that more. You see all these pictures from so-called nutrition companies showing the before and after. They don't show you the 100 million photos of the people who've only done it for 1 week and packed it in and spent hundreds of pounds. So, personally, I think the prey on the vulnerable, and it's absolutely not for me.
I've got an idea, right? Obviously, you can tell I'm a perfect physical specimen, right? Why don't we? I'm looking to get fit for TV. Why don't we do Clogger Life? You set me a diet, right?
A change of lifestyle.
A training regime. I'm not gonna lie to Clogger. I ain't got much time. This is your challenge from me to you. I don't have much time. I'm in here 16 hours a day, right? So I can get to the gym for 45 minutes to an hour max. I don't want to kill myself. I want to do a bit. I don't want to.
45. That's all you need.
45, right? I'll go 4 to 5 times a week, right? I want a diet, and if we make it work, we'll call it Clogger Life. Papa. Can't let him in yet because the camera's rolling. We'll call it Clogger Life. If it works, we'll do before and after pictures, and then me and you could set up a company, Clogger Life. We'll have a little green logo. Could have Ben Kane's face, maybe. It's not to be sniffed at. Definitely. Just saying.
Wow.
Do you fancy that?
Yeah, I'm up
We'll
for
do
it.
the
Let's do
challenge.
it.
Right, we've got a couple more. Well, it's you know what? I can't even get through these. There's too many. There's loads. We're gonna look at these weekend's fixtures. It's the Magic weekend. It's magic. Shitting. Do you like it? Magic weekend, Kirmond?
Yeah, it's good. It's something different. Get to play in a nice big stadium.
Don't you think I should be DJing outside the pitch?
Yeah, why not? Let's make it really magic.
I think that'd be great though. To get fans involved, bit of banter. I
See,
bet like Yorkshire.
2020 cricket, don't you? When
Yeah.
they like hit a six, get a bit of mixing going on.
Seriously, I'd have hot tubs outside at pitch. I'd have all that kind of jazz going on. Make it much more Americanized. I'd have it, you know, we've got big screens there. I'd have fun. I'd have fan cam and all that stuff there. Fancy dress. Everyone come in fancy dress. Don't you think that'd be funny? It's what I'm going hard to. Blake, so me and Blake Solly, we're gonna pound that out. See if we can make it happen. Right. Super League Magic Weekend fixtures on Saturday. The Glamour Tie, London versus Catalan. First up, it's going to be busy in that stadium for that one. Just saying. Hashtag London at home as well. So whoa. Then Widnes versus Salford City. Let's go through the games. London Catalan. Can they see London's first win? I reckon they've got half a chance. What do you reckon?
They have, yeah. Catalan don't perform away from home.
Yeah.
So this, you'd have to say that this is London's best chance.
Could London get 2 points? That'd be amazing. Widnes versus Salford. Who do you reckon?
Widnes.
Clogger?
Witness.
Keefe?
Yeah, difficult one. But yeah, I'll go with Widnes.
I'm
as
going
well.
Salford because my all back team my one. I might get on this payroll one day. You never know. Hull KR versus Hull. What do you reckon?
Okay.
Clogger?
Hull.
Keefe?
KR.
Scared of Radders. I'm going Hull. Wigan versus Saints. The big pie eating, they're not pie eating, hot pot eating derby.
That's a misprint in the paper. That it's Wigan v Leeds.
Oh, right. Cheers for giving it the paper. Wigan versus Leeds. Big derby. It's got to be Leeds, hasn't it?
Yeah, they're on fire, aren't they, at the minute?
Leeds. What would you like to play for Leeds one day, Kirmond?
Yeah, well, I've I've got a couple more years after this one at Wakefield, but
If
who
you could
knows
choose
after.
which to
Yeah, they have an attractive team that probably most players would like to
because
play
you've
for.
got to think, right, the players in the team they've got an ageing forward line. They're going to be looking to reinforce the forwards in the next few years, and I can't see him replacing with kids because I like experienced forwards at Leeds. By then, he'll be 2 years down the line, more experienced. How old are you now?
28.
30. It's a great age to be stepping into JP's boots. What do you reckon, Keith? Is Kirmond the kind of man you could see at Leeds?
I didn't even want to look at him there.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, he's got the chances.
I think he'd fit well for a Brian McDermott team. I think he's got that honesty, that kind of endeavour that Brian Mac looks for in a player.
He's got the work ethic. You know, he'll be honest and say that he's not blessed with skill. So he's.
I'm just a winger, Keith.
The harshest man in the world. The harshest man in the world.
Positive, negative.
Start with a
No,
negative.
you start with a negative and then say, yeah. So he's worked on his game and he's got that workman attitude, and you know, I'd think he'd be an ideal perfect like with Martin to have as a, you know, with him being a conditioner to do the hard work in training because he knows he's not got skill.
Clogger, I'm going to ask you this. Has Danny Kirmond got it to either play in Australia or play for a top 4 club in this country?
Well, before I met him, he was just a ginger. But now we can do 80 minutes. I'd like to think I were part of that, Danny. 80 minutes every week. So, yeah, why can't he play top 4?
We're going to look at the Sunday games. Wakefield versus Castleford. Massive derby. Castleford have been described by Chev Walker as the best team he's played this year for the systems that they run and the way they play. Everyone knows their jobs. Can you beat Cass?
Yeah, we can beat them, yeah. Obviously, they are in good form.
They killed you, didn't they, at home?
Yeah, they did, but I think we're a bit of a
You were at
different
the game.
proposition now.
Tyre, did they kill them?
Wakefield looked tired in last 20 and Castleford.
Just say yeah or no. I want it to say who it is.
That's down to conditioner, that then.
Yeah.
It's tough over Easter,
Strike
isn't
two.
it?
Clogger, out of interest, do you agree with these Easter fixtures, two fixtures over a weekend? I think it's madness. Do you think it's risking players' health?
Yeah, risking players' health, definitely. We're asking them to train harder, and players are better physically. I don't know if they're better skill-wise, that's up for debate, but they're better physically, definitely. And yeah, I'd like to see them do away with it.
The football manager of Sydney Roosters, and as I walked to my post for the game this weekend, looked in the dugout, Nathan Brown sat there talking to the football manager, Pete, from the Sydney Roosters, and obviously I've been there this year. How are you doing, pal? How are you doing? Went and sat with him, had a good chat with him. So I met him over there. And I said to him, "You been watching many games?" He says, "Yeah, I've done 10 games. He's been here like 4 days. I've done 10 games, academy games, everything, properly committed." I went, "What do you reckon to skill level?" No good. He said, "Rubbish, absolutely rubbish compared to NRL." And I was surprised. I thought our game were getting better. Keith,
I think it is getting better, but it's down to the quality of how many, because we haven't got the strength in depth. So I think that's where it's lacking. As a starting international team, he's got the quality, and that's where it sort of like stops there a little bit. There's a few more that can play, but if we had to do a second international team, we'd be nowhere near. So I think that's where the top players have got the quality. I think we just lack it across the field. Yeah.
well, hopefully one day, if our plans come to fruition, you never know, Keithy.
Taking over the world.
Take over the world. Got a right plan, Ginger Boy. Right plan. Right, second game on the Sunday is Huddersfield versus Bradford. Bradford win easy. Without a doubt. Thinking, lads, think. Huddersfield or Bradford?
Huddersfield just, I reckon.
Clogger?
Yeah, I think Huddersfield will snake it.
No,
By
you
40.
lot do know nothing about rugby.
Huddersfield, aren't we? You're not announcing at that game, are you not? Pitch side.
Surprisingly, no. At the Magic Weekend.
I'd have thought they'd have used you there as well.
Mate, I'll tell you now, right? One day, you all look at me and laugh. I'll do England football. One day I will. Because I believe it inside me. I'm going to have the quality. I've got the talent. I'll be there. And then I'll get you free tickets, Keith, because I know you'll be begging them. Right, last but not least, Warrington versus Saints. That'll be a great game. Boys,
I just think Saints are hitting the form again, aren't they?
I'm going to go Warwick. Wire. Definitely.
Just
Warwick.
disagreed with
Just
me,
to disagree with-
everyone.
Yeah. Clogger,
Yeah, me too, Warrington. They do a big win.
Keith.
Yeah, I think I'll agree with Danny. I think I'll go with Saints. I think they've got past their little sticky period and they're putting a good win against Bradford last week.
See, if the Saints fans were nice to me, I'd have gone Saints, but you're not, so I'm going to go Warrington. So there you go. I'm joking. I love you all. I've got nothing but love for people who love rugby league. It's all a bit of banter, and we're just trying to bring a bit of light-heartedness to the league. One last question before you all go. On Sunday, there's 3 games. Would you let the top 2 teams in the Championship play each other on the Magic Weekend as a 4th game for the Sunday? Keithy, you're involved with the Championship.
I think that's a very good idea. Get one of the big Championship games out there, and again, it gives them
a bit of money, a bit of
money, a
promo.
bit of promotion, like you're saying, gets them into the big stadium. Hopefully, it could spur them onto bigger and better things and bigger dreams.
Clogger, what do you reckon to that?
Yeah, I'm pro rugby league, so yeah, give them a chance. They deserve to be on big stage as well. Maybe it needs a little bit of freshening up. I like it.
There's a lot of good players in that Championship people don't see. But who's been, Keith, the surprise players that you've seen this year in the Championship? Don't pull a face. There must be a couple. Have you seen any quality players in the Championship this year? Obviously, you are the harshest judge of harsh judges.
To be honest, I've been quite disappointed by the standard. To say the next level up is professional Super League players, and it kicked off with me a little bit when we went to Keighley, and just
Paul White on the wing.
No, just some of the body types.
Like
that
me?
you'd have to, yeah.
Could
You'd fit in very well.
in Championship?
Yeah.
Mate, I'm there. Get me a shirt. 69's my squad number, by the way. If you want to do me, Simmons 69, I'm there. Sheffield, sign me up. I'll play for pie and chips after the game.
I think that's the problem. There's too many pie and chips after the games.
Right, it's been a great show tonight. I'd like to thank Danny Kirmond and Martin Clawson, a.k.a. Clogger, a.k.a. Legend, a.k.a. Ruthless. Thank you for coming down. We're going to do Clogger Life, so watch out, Benker Kane. You ain't got shiz on us. We're going to take you down with our Clogger Life.
Clog, you don't realise what challenge you've taken on there. This is your biggest one yet.
Mate, if you can get me fit, I'll tell you what, we can get anybody fit. And I'm gonna give it to him because, Keith, are you going to come watch me? Right, this is another thing. I've got a boxing fight in August. I was supposed to start training like 2 weeks ago. I've just been too busy with this. I've been sparring twice, got battered both times, right? And it's just so frustrating. So I need something in my life. So yeah, give me a couple of weeks with Martin, then we and you have a spar, and give you some of that. Put it on you.
Sweet, I'll help you with that.
Cheers, lad. Just bash me about ring. Bash me about ring. Yeah, we'll have a good that. But thank you very much for listening in. To all you first-time listeners, please come again a second time. Please come again. Thank you. And follow us at rugbym, rugbym.co.uk. We're going to update that this week. It's been a bit busy. And we're getting there. Podcast will be out this week with the videos. Love you long time.